Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe from the coronavirus, you and your families. Please know my prayers are with you all. Please continue to practice social distancing and other precautions. It's one of the best things we have going for us right now to keep us safe. I'm sorry it's been so long since I posted. I do have a video, guitar video that is currently being edited. But I've been thinking about kind of diversifying my channel content a little bit anyway, and I thought this would be as good a time as any to try something a little different. So, those of you who followed my channel for a while know I went through a little bit of a change the last few years after kind of doing a greaser pompadour kind of hairstyle for about 18 years. I grew my hair out long, and then I cut it when I started x-ray school, and I started trying to use like new school product, and I just haven't been able to find anything really that works. So I recently decided to go back to old school grease, and I do have a few that I've been messing with. I have some American Greaser Supply, which I've used for ages. I just got a few others that I picked up, and I'm going to try and do some reviews on those in the coming weeks. But one that was a big surprise, I happened to see that Murray's, yes, the old standby Murray's Superior has this vintage formula. Now, I have kind of a long and sordid history with Murray's. It was one of the first pomades I used when I started greasing my hair, and I've never really liked it that much because it smells kind of like a candle you'd find at your grandma's house, and it has the consistency of glue, and not really in a good way. It doesn't spread well, it's gummy, pulls your hair when you comb through it, and it's almost impossible to get out when you wash your hair. So, and I know oil-based products aren't really designed to wash out, but anyway, I thought I would give this a try just to see what it was. I figured if nothing else, I'd have a cool collector's tin. But I was pleasantly surprised by this stuff. You can see it's got it looks like Murray's, but it has a much nicer smell. It's kind of like a floral barbershop kind of smell. It's not feminine, it's definitely a masculine smell, but has kind of floral undertones to it. So, peels out. Just going to kind of show you this here. It spreads pretty well. It's not really gummy. It's very creamy. And it spreads really easily through the hair. I use kind of a conservative amount and add a little at a time, because a little goes a long way with these heavier pomades. As you probably know if you're already using them, kind of work in every direction. Just spread it evenly through the hair. Try and get down to the roots and work through to the ends. And then get trusty. I'm a big fan of these giant combs because they cover a lot of area quickly. They've got big teeth to kind of get your initial comb through, get your hair detangled, kind of going in the same direction, and then get a ton of hair in them too. And then you can switch sides to its small side and go through it again to just start spreading that pomade through your hair more evenly. And I just comb across all of it, all the way through. You notice I'm always combing in one direction. Like I'm not doing this and then doing this. I'm doing this and working all the way around, because what happens is pomade can collect on one side, and then when you flip over here, you get a big gob of it smeared in your hair. So at least until it's thinned out, that's the way I do it. This is probably going to be one of my shorter videos, quick and dirty. Basically what I do is I just kind of pull this forward and up. And my hair, the way my back is, I have kind of a colic, so I comb this, I don't know if you guys can see this, I comb this over, kind of over my colic, like that, and then I tuck it in, and then I have to pull the front back out, because you can see what happens to that. And there you go. I'm doing my pompadours quite as outrageously high as I used to. A little more conservative with them. Just kind of want a nice high and tight look. So there you go. And then if you still have some flyaways on the sides, take boar bristle brush and just run it over your sides to smooth that stuff down. Bada bing. Sorry, the lights are hot in here. So there you go. Guys, if you're not a fan of Murray's Superior, but you like kind of a thick matte pomade, give this Murray's Vintage a look. It's just kind of a nice whole package pomade, you know. I've had such issues trying to find good pomades over the years, because all the new school stuff smells like chemicals, and the old school's kind of stuff, it's kind of hit or miss. You know, you might have something that performs well, but it smells terrible. Or doesn't have much smell at all, or like this one here, which I'm going to review in a few weeks. This is a great pomade. This is one of the best pomades I've found recently. But the smell, it's a good smell, but it's really strong. But a lot of these pomade companies use these ridiculous scents, like pineapple and strawberry shortcake and stuff that is not masculine, and it's just kind of a big pet peeve of mine. So these guys hit it out of the park. They also have a few other varieties they've released recently. There's a 50-50 that's just kind of regular Murray's Superior mixed with Excellento, which is basically like Vaseline. So it's 50% of each. I haven't had a chance to try that one yet. I don't think I'd like that as much as this. I tend to like less greasy, oily pomades and more of a heavy matte finish type these days for the look that I'm going for. And you know, this is going to dry, it's going to have a matte finish, it won't be sticky, it'll restyle easily throughout the day. If it gets messed up, I just run a comb through it, it goes right back. Great stuff. So sometimes the old ways are better. I'm going to peace out, guys. Let me know what you think of this. If you have some suggestions for pomades for me to try, then leave them in the comments. I'm going to be reviewing some others in the coming weeks, Suavecito and a few others that I've picked up. So let me know if there's something you recommend that I try, and when I get around to it I will, and I'll do a review on here. Anyway, take care. Check out my other content. I do a lot of music content on here mostly, and some guitar modding stuff. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. I need subscribers. Only need about 950 more to monetize. Come on, guys. So take care. God bless.